So these are the new ones, huh? NEXZ, NEXZ, Ride the Vibe. Ride the Vibe.
저질러 something, yeah. 규칙 같은 건 없어 여긴. We can keep it going. 끌리는 대로 따라가 보면 돼. Let's dive into 밀려든 symphony. 저 따라 불러줘 이건 너와 내 멜로디. No we feel the same, don't want nobody else. Yeah 우리만의 vibe right with me. I'm feeling the flame 이끌리듯 flowing. 리듬을 달려봐 go on. 벅차오르는 순간 속에 falling. 머물러 줄래 if you want to. We can turn it up. 이대로 right on right on. We can turn it up. Just ready vibe on vibe on. Yeah, I love it. 유연하게 sweat like the baby, don't hurry. 우리만이 아는 곳으로. Yeah, take the vibe, let me take control now. 이대로 굳이 필요 없는 spotlight. 심장박동 소리는 drum like. 그럼 이대로 이 순간 너와 나. I'll show you what we meant to do. I'm feeling the flame, 이끌리듯 flowing. 리듬을 달려봐 go on. 차오르는 순간 속에 falling. 머무르면 돼 if you want to. We can turn it up. 이대로 right on right on. We can.
I gotta tell you, if this storyline doesn't have a resolution that makes sense to me, I'm gonna have some things to say about this video. Buckle up.
Turn it up. Just ready vibe on vibe on. Yeah, plug it in rhythm 속으로 hoping. 3, 2, 1 같아져가는 heartbeat. 뛰어들어 같은 음악 속에 숨가빼. Don't you hesitate.
Wow. NEXZ, 7-member boy group formed by JYP and Sony, made their debut on May 20th, 6 days ago. Is this their debut? I mean, this is 6 days ago, according to YouTube, with the single album Ride the Vibe. Okay, that just answered everything. Okay. The song, this is my opinion. So if this is your thing, I'm not crushing that. This one isn't for me. This song kind of felt Here's my take on this. for me personally, this song and video, as far as like the video overall together, the whole package feels like somebody is following a formula. I'm not saying it's them. I'm not saying they're not talented. I'm saying that I think whoever put this together is following a formula. That's how this feels to me. But I do have something that's kind of irking me about this video. And I'm honestly kind of hoping that you can talk me down from it. Okay? So I'm going to kind of count on you as the chat to give me your 2 cents. Okay? Now, one thing that we're pretty adamant about here when we do this, when we sit down and we kind of like travel the world and we check out different countries and different cultures and different music, it's always about respecting the artist. Okay, so there's no disrespect. Like, I don't mean any disrespect when I say, I'm just giving you my opinion. But one thing we're kind of adamant about is like, we don't want everybody to compare artists, because every artist and every group has their own journey, okay? But for the sake of this question and concern, I kind of have to at least ask the question of comparison, because I need your input. I'm gonna lay out, like, when you think of the heavy hitters of K-pop, the heavy hitters, okay? And you can put whoever you want in that on that slot, a little group of them. That's fine for your own purposes. When you think of the heavy hitters and the music videos, can you think of examples where, outside of like political reasons, those heavy hitters were kind of just acting up? I'll give you an example. The one that shows in my head is BTS NO. The guys are in the classroom. It's very political. It's very against the system. And they're fighting back, but they're fighting back against the system. There's a reason for that, okay? This video, to me, at first glance, this one watch of 3 minutes and 10 seconds, it feels like they're just acting out, and I don't understand why. That's what I'm having trouble wrapping my brain around. Joyce says this group was formed on a reality show. So what, they're all like winners of the show and they just put them together? Yeah, hooligans. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have any meat to it that explains why they're acting this way. That's what I'm trying to wrap my brain around. Young and Little Rascals. Okay, and see, I was trying to put that together in terms of they are young, they're youthful, and I get, you know, kids being kids and youth acting out. I understand that. But like, some of it just didn't make any sense to me. Because you got to remember, from my perspective, each shot and scene has a very specific reason, right? So I have to ask in my brain, why did they show that? What does it mean? And you can't say, well, some of it just doesn't mean anything. No, like, it's the storyboards are a thing for a reason. And I actually did think that, Rudy, when you say their name refers to them representing the next generation, which is Generation Z. I thought about that. Do you see what I mean? Like, do you see the storyline playing out within the group? Like, what am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something, and some of you are going to understand it. So we're hanging out, we're having fun, we got a skateboard, we're listening to some tunes, and then one of them just gets sick all of a sudden. And now we're doing something and the egg falls on the floor? Like, what did that mean? Do you see the bottom falls out of the pool? Smashing bottles on the ground, like, that just seems like, why would you do that? I don't, you know what I mean? Now, this is what grabbed my attention. I think this is what kind of made me go, oh, I don't like it. This right here. If NEXZ, and I do realize how much of a grumpy old man I sound like. This will be the first video that some people see of us, and they'll be like, yo, this dude has got some issues. I get it. And you're completely within your right to say that. But this is my qualm here. The kids are acting out. They're doing this. They're smashing bottles on the street, which, let's be honest, is incredibly dangerous. I got it, right? But then, so here they come kind of like, yeah, we're dangerous. We're acting out. We're having fun, right? But then the next scene, which is specifically chosen for this reason, is two younger kids cheering them on. Ooh, that kind of hit me. That kind of hit me. I don't, like, again, this is why I say I don't understand this. Now, it can absolutely be said, and I can see some of you saying this, they're brand new, they haven't really, you know, they're going to continue to grow, and they're going to find their place, they're going to find their channel, and then they'll tweak that to make it who they are. Totally get that. But I just have to say, for a debut, man, I don't want to say it seems irresponsible because they're just kids being kids. But that specific shot just kind of like got me. That's what gets me is right there, right? I don't know, man. Like, I'm not even a parent, so it's not like it hits me in my feels as a dad, but it just feels off to me. And again, I say, like, if this is your vibe, like, don't let me burn on that. I don't want to change your mind on it. I'm just telling you how I receive it. That's all. And Grimace, I will agree with you. If you say you feel like the story isn't finished, there's no conclusion, so it could be the beginning of something. And that's actually a really great point. Just because this video and this being their debut and it's not vibing with me doesn't mean that I'm not going to watch these cats again. I kind of want to see what they do next, because this could very well be the beginning of a series where they start off and they're kind of hooligans. And then the next one, maybe in the first half, they're still kind of hooligans, but then something happens that kind of brings a shift. And it becomes this series of evolution. That could absolutely happen. So we can't just take this and be like, nope, gross, and then done. Hell no. We have to know what the trajectory looks like. So this is just a point on a graph, but it's just a point. It doesn't go anywhere yet. We got to take that graph and then take the next point and then see where it goes. That's how I kind of view it. You know what I mean? So I think we're going to have to kind of follow these cats and see what they do. I would wonder how long it's going to be before the next video drops. And as soon as it does, even if it doesn't show up on the Discord request list, I want to check it out and I want to see what they do on the next one. See where it goes. Interesting.